Hey guys, it's Sophie Cunningham here. I'm finally in Indiana and I am so excited to be here and meet all of you. See you guys at the game.
You won't believe what just went down in the WNBA. Sophie Cunningham stormed in throwing punches like she's the league's own version of The Undertaker. Sheryl Swoopes is out here stirring the pot like a basketball conspiracy theorist, claiming players might avoid the fever because Caitlin Clark will steal their shine. But guess what? Sophie Cunningham didn't just sign up. She's ready for all the smoke.
I didn't come here for the spotlight. I didn't come here to have more eyes.
WNBA legend Sheryl Swoopes came out acting like Caitlin Clark is some kind of sports anime villain, suggesting players might avoid Indiana to stay out of her shadow. Like, seriously? Since when did playing alongside a generational talent become a bad thing?
Woohoo! Finally here! All right.
Hey guys, it's Sophie Cunningham here. I'm finally in Indiana and I am so excited to be here and meet all of you. See you guys at the game. Bye.
Would anyone in their right mind say, I don't want to play with LeBron James because he'll make me look bad? No, this isn't some high school talent show. It's professional basketball. The goal is to win. And guess who gets that better than anyone? Sophie freaking Cunningham. Now, let's get to the good part. Sophie didn't come to Indiana to just look good. She came to make sure Caitlin Clark can do Caitlin Clark things without any nonsense.
Talking about you when you guys were here last year and about how you would be such a great fit for what the Fever are building and the type of player that they need. I'm sure you see it that way. What do you think your fit is here with the Fever?
You know, I just outwork people. I'm the ultimate competitor. I'm a fierce competitor. I'm a little bit sassy sometimes, which people don't like, but I love. My teammates always love. And to be honest, I spread the court. Like I can shoot the ball. And when you have playmakers who are quick, who are great passers with Kelsey Mitchell too, it lets them do their thing. And then the defense draws in and you're just ready to shoot. And so, I think that I'll bring a lot to this team. But at the end of the day, I want to be a good leader. I want to be a great teammate. I want to bring the culture.
And right from the jump, Sophie Cunningham made it clear. This team isn't just Caitlin Clark and a bunch of extras. No, this is a squad. And Cunningham? She's stepping in as the enforcer, like Draymond Green with better shot selection. She didn't just say she's excited to play with Clark in some casual. Yeah, it'll be cool way. She's genuinely pumped. And let's be real, who wouldn't be? Caitlin Clark is a walking highlight reel, and she makes everyone around her better.
Enrique gave it to Cowan, who couldn't finish. Behind the back again for Clark. Give her another assist and a chance for a three-point play.
See, Sophie Cunningham isn't just here to benefit from Caitlin Clark's insane passing and floor vision. She's here to protect the asset. Just like Dennis Rodman made sure Michael Jordan could do his thing without worrying about cheap shots, Cunningham is stepping in to make sure Clark doesn't get bullied on the court.
I know the other people around us want one as well, and so I just think that where everyone's mind's at is in a really good spot.
Well, you were talking about earlier in this interview about wanting to be a leader. Do you kind of view yourself maybe in a couple of different camps? Because on one hand, correct, you are still young and in this league.
Yeah.
On the other hand, you have had playoff experience. You have been to a finals. You know what this is like. You feel like you kind of come at this from a couple different angles?
So to kind of come into something that's refreshing, that people's minds are just wanting to win. People are willing to work hard. It's a younger group. And so to me, that's refreshing. And now you just have to put all the puzzle pieces together, but you need someone to do that. And so I do know that I'm not old, but I'm also not young. So I'm kind of in that middle group. I still have a lot to learn, and I want to be a sponge. I want to continue to learn and continue to grow. But I also think that I had Diana to take me under her wing. And who better else to teach you the ropes in the W than Diana Taurasi? And so for me to come in here knowing what I've been taught, I kind of want to spread it around, especially with how talented this group is. I'm just excited to kind of maybe be that calm piece when it needs to be calm, that feisty, sassy, stick up for my teammates when it needs to be that. And so just kind of reading the room and, whatever the team needs that day, being able to.
She's already out here making it clear. This team is going to be a problem for the league. And judging by her energy, it's giving major. You touch Clark, you answer to me vibes. From the opening tip, Sophie Cunningham wasted no time setting the tone. She was everywhere, throwing her body into defenders, hustling for loose balls, and most importantly, making sure no one even thought about testing Caitlin Clark. Let's be real. The second Clark stepped into the WNBA, she had a target on her back. Players are waiting for their shot to humble her, rough her up, and see if she can handle the league's physicality. Well, good luck with that, because Sophie Cunningham is standing between Clark and every bad intention.
Good, how are you? So finally meeting you.
Yeah.
If anyone thought they were going to hit Caitlin Clark with a welcome to the WNBA cheap shot, Sophie Cunningham was right there to shut it down. Clark is the show, Cunningham is security. It's the same dynamic we saw when Steph Curry was out there torching defenses, and Draymond Green made sure no one got too comfortable trying to slow him down. That's exactly the energy Cunningham is bringing to the Fever. But this isn't just about basketball. They vibe personality-wise too. Clark brings the generational talent, Cunningham brings the grit and toughness, and together, they're about to make the WNBA very uncomfortable. While people like Cheryl Swoops are out here pushing the players don't want to be in Clark's shadow agenda, Sophie Cunningham is embracing the spotlight, standing front and center, daring the haters to say something. Because this isn't about individual shine. It's about winning. And trust me, Indiana is about to win a lot. For everyone who thought they could rattle Caitlin Clark early, think again. Sophie Cunningham has arrived, and if you mess with Clark, you better be ready for war. The Indiana Fever just became must-watch basketball, and this duo is about to take over. Now that we've established Cunningham as Clark's official bodyguard, let's talk about what makes her such a perfect addition. Not just for the Fever, but for the WNBA as a whole. Because Sophie isn't just some scrappy role player. She's a legit problem on the court. She brings a rare blend of skill, personality, and presence that makes her one of the most unique players in the league.
And our depth is amazing, and I'm just excited. But to be honest, I think when you have a group that can let go of the egos and you're really just here to win and work hard, I think that's the best type of group, and you're all willing to do the dirty work. And I think that's what I'm most excited about. That's my bread and butter right there, is outwork your opponents and have fun.
Let's be real. Sophie Cunningham is exactly the type of player the WNBA needs more of. She's got that star appeal that helps grow the league beyond just diehard basketball fans. She's got the charisma, the confidence, and yeah, the looks that make her marketable. But does that mean she's all flash and no substance? Absolutely not. In a league that's always looking to expand its reach, having players like Cunningham, who can hoop and bring in new fans, is a game changer. She's got that Diana Taurasi meets Paige Bucher's vibe, a mix of swagger, fire, and a whole lot of I don't care what you think energy. Sophie Cunningham was born to be an enforcer. She's physical, she's tough, she's aggressive, and she knows exactly how to get under an opponent's skin. Think about how Draymond Green built his career. Being the glue guy, bringing the edge, doing the dirty work, and making sure Steph Curry and Klay Thompson could shine. That's exactly what Cunningham is doing for Caitlin Clark, that she's never backing down from a challenge. Always bringing the energy, and not afraid to mix it up when things get chippy. And in a league where plenty of players already have their eyes on Clark as a target, you best believe Cunningham will be the first one to step in and check them if they cross the line.
Be trailing on this. Watch right here. This is jail. Great screen by Boston. She holds the contact, and there's no catching up. And if you pinch off the strong side, she's kicking it for a three.
Some people hear enforcer and think Sophie Cunningham is just out there to foul hard and set screens. Nope, she's got game. Cunningham is a straight-up sniper from deep. She shot 40.1% from 3 in 2023, making her one of the most efficient shooters in the league. That means if you double-team Caitlin Clark, Cunningham will make you pay. She's got the catch-and-shoot game locked down, but she can also put the ball on the floor and pull up when needed. Defensively, she's a tough perimeter defender. She's not the fastest, but she makes up for it with smart positioning and relentless intensity. She's led the Mercury in charges taken multiple seasons, proving she's willing to sacrifice her body for the team. And let's not forget, she's a rebounding guard, which is rare. She averaged nearly 4 rebounds per game, an impressive number for her size. Even though she's listed as a guard-forward hybrid, Sophie Cunningham plays with the toughness of a power forward. She can switch onto bigger players, hold her own in the post, and isn't afraid to take a hit, making her invaluable in a league where physicality is everything. But one of the biggest things about Cunningham, she steps up in big moments. She's had multiple 20-point playoff games, proving she doesn't shy away from the spotlight. She's exactly the type of player you want in high-pressure situations. The one who isn't afraid to take a big shot or lock down an opponent when the game is on the line. And what separates good players from great players? Leadership. And Sophie Cunningham? She's a natural leader.